So in every single one of my videos, there's a reason why I shoot from this angle in particular and not that way anymore. And that's because my room is in a complete state of just a fucking mess. My bed isn't even made, there's clothes on it, there's random stuff on it. My nightstand is cluttered, bags right there, papers all over the floor. Let's fix this up. And it's kind of cleaned up. My bed's not made, but got the floor cleaned up and everything, so yeah, good job. So today's video is going to be not the ordinary video. If you're more accustomed and more wanting to see episodic vlogs where me and my friends do random BS around town, you're going to have to wait till next week or a few weeks after. Because today is a tech review video. In particular, when getting a camera, what should you get in particular? Now, we can talk about the DSLR versus mirrorless debate, but what I want to focus on is use DSLR versus a camcorder. This is my Panasonic camcorder that I started my entire YouTube channel on effectively. But just recently, I switched over to a DSLR, the camera I'm shooting on right now, a Canon T5i. And I wanted to go over the subtle differences between a camera like this and a camcorder. So that's what today's video is about. First and foremost, nowadays you can shoot really good video on your phone. Most phones that come out now shoot at a standard rate of 4K 60 frames per second. However, if you really want to take your photography and videography up a notch, not only will you need Lightroom, Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, Final Cut, a bunch of other programs, but you also need a dedicated camera. Especially when it comes to video, DSLRs are highly versatile, but camcorders aren't really talked about nearly as much as they should be. To me, camcorders are one of the most effective point-and-shoot cameras on the market. And as someone who's used this for nearly 4 years, I can say with high certainty, if it weren't for me going to college for video and media production, I would still probably be using this. So why the argument for camcorder versus DSLR? Well, it comes up to a few simple things. Versatility, first and foremost, but also ease of shooting. Let's go into the first one. The reason why DSLR and mirrorless cameras are so highly versatile is because of their ability to change out lenses and really control the dynamics of a shot. I have the shutter speed set on auto and the ISO set all the way, but if I move out of frame, you'll see why, especially if I zoom. So for whatever reason, a very important clip wasn't recorded either by my error or just the error of the camera. Regardless, here is one of the things I wanted to get to when I was recording that video yesterday. So with DSLRs, when it comes to getting the most out of them, you really have to fine-tune everything. You have to adjust things like the shutter speed, the ISO, which is the exposure, aperture, which is the depth of field, and how you're able to see me clearly. All those things combine to make the photo or video that you're taking crystal clear, and if done right, can be put in the best definition for you to edit further. And when you have so much control over fine details like that, it's really easy to fuck up completely. If you haven't seen throughout this video, my shot composition has been kinda doo-doo. And that's to be expected because I'm still technically adjusting to this camera. Now, the camcorder on the other hand is highly archaic and very simple. So simple that all you have to do is just flip the screen and it turns on, and then all you have to do is just record, and there you go. You're immediately recording video on a camcorder. And that's the beauty of something like this. Once the viewfinder opens up, you can easily start shooting video. You might lose a few seconds of content, but other than that, there's not much difference between the two cameras when shooting video. When it comes to people in video, there's no such thing as a one-trick pony. And most people that end up doing video end up dipping their toes in photography a little bit. Myself in particular, I've been doing that on an alt account on Instagram called Duncan Stole Mom's Camera, which is a bit weird because now I have my own DSLR, but regardless, I've been dipping my toes into photography more and more. And I knew that I would need a camera that could do so. And any camcorder you buy is strictly meant to shoot video. There's a reason why they're advertised as that. Camcorders are meant to be go-action cameras. You can just open them up, shoot immediately, and they can go anywhere, anytime, shoot anything, just right out of the box, right out of the gate, shoot video, shoot video, shoot video, shoot video. But they can't do photos. They've been getting a little bit better, but it's that wide angle that kind of screws them over completely. At the end of the day, it all depends on what you want to shoot, be it photo or video or both. And for me, this has served me really well while producing pretty much all my videos since 2018. But at the end of the day, as I continue my education and try to build a career in video, I need to be versatile with the cameras I use. I need to know the back ends of a DSLR, of a point and shoot, of a camcorder, of a mirrorless camera, and of a cinema camera. That's something you can't get with this. And that's why I've made the switch. So after working with one camera for the better part of 3 years, to now switching to an entirely new concept of camera, along with evolving my shooting and editing style, would I recommend a camcorder to anyone? Over a DSLR, no. But if you need a video camera to just shoot video, you can't really go wrong with something like these. And on the used market for something like this, which I'm shooting on right now, versus one of these, new, I don't think there's really gonna be much of a difference.